Hello! Hey Mars, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
We are back after a week break, getting some sun.
Apologies for taking time off.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Give us a break.
Yeah, stop just riding us.
You know, we have a life too.
Exactly, we're not just your pawns, your slaves for entertainment.
Yeah, we got to get paid for that.
Yeah, we should get paid for this.
Yeah.
Really just two men just sitting in a bedroom talking to each other through microphones. Sort of weird. Anyways,
That's
if
okay.
you guys, were wondering where we've been, I went on a magical trip to Victoria, to Melbourne, big city life, trying to get by.
City life.
And we'll go a little bit into that later on. What did you get up to, Miles? What have you been doing?
Well, nothing really.
Absolutely exciting stuff coming from Miles. He just sat in his room.
Sat in my room waiting for Lou to come back, really.
Turned off the lights and started crocheting a pillowcase with my face on it.
Yeah. Watching all your Snapchats in the dark. Every Snapchat made me cry more and more.
I did like a 200 second Snapchat of me just walking home one night at like 2 o'clock in the morning in Melbourne City.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Do you ever take like bulk Snapchats and then when you look at it later you're like, why did I just take all these Snapchats?
I do, but I think, wow, that was worth it. I took one where I went to a park.
That was true. That was a good one.
Yeah,
actually.
And I played on every like, what would you call it?
Equipment?
Yeah, every piece of play equipment.
Yeah.
I played on every single bit. So
yeah, every single bit.
That took more than 100 seconds to show people.
We challenge anyone out there to do that and Snapchat it.
Yeah, swinging and snapping is hard.
Yeah, you try that. Miles actually broke his leg.
It's true.
He had to get a new one. He had to get a new prosthetic one. So if you guys are listening for the first time, welcome. We take, mundane, normal topics and we look at them from our sort of perspective and try to be funny, I guess, or eat our microphones. If in doubt, eat your microphone.
I'm hungry, okay? And it smells so good.
It smells so plasticky and metal. So, before Miles eats his microphone, we just would like to say that you can email us at seriousnessasideshow@gmail.com.
Gmail.
You can find us on Twitter, which we are being very lazy with, but we will pick up our game.
We're a bunch of twits.
We're a bunch of twits.
Twitter front.
Yeah, we're going to make some twits. We'll make a tweet later. And we are at Miles and Lewis. Miles goes first because he's the funnier one. Also more dashingly good looking. And has less body hair, which is...
I have bigger feet.
Yeah, he definitely has all the perks.
It's true.
I'm pretty much a guard.
I need a company car now, Lou. I mean, come on.
Company. Yeah, you can have
Cough
Ralph.
it up.
You can have Ralph. He's all yours. Ralph is my 1989 Mazda 626 that's slowly running into the ground.
And I'm just going to put it out there for Lou. It's for sale now,
Yeah.
actually. Lou will never sell him, but if we can get a sale out of this, that'd be nice.
When you just, you have something and you just sort of, you form that relationship with that inanimate object that doesn't have a soul or heart, and you just want to keep it. And Ralph doesn't really, once you sort of go over, past the halfway mark on fuel, he pretty much just turns off at any point in time. So I seem to be putting him in neutral a fair bit and restarting him. But
Poor Ralph.
He's on his last legs. We'll put him up on our Twitter. I'll take a photo of him.
Take him out to the farm.
Take him out to the farm. That's what they said about my puppy.
No, they just ran over your puppy.
They just ran over him. I'm pretty sure that's the best way to say if any pet died. We just took him out to the farm.
We couldn't take care of him anymore, so we took him to Grandma's house.
There's just a farm everywhere. Everyone's
grandparents have a farm.
Everyone has a farm.
Or they always have an uncle that has a farm, but you never visit them.
You never visit the farm.
You never go visit your animals again.
Weird.
Strange that.
Breaking the barriers of the human psyche.
It's like, hey,
there
Mom,
really a farm?
We're going through Maryborough. Isn't there a farm in Maryborough where my dogs are?
No.
No, what are you talking about, kid? Shut up. Instead, kids, let's go to Macca's. That's why.
That's why you always stop at Macca's on your way through.
So you forget about going to the farm.
Majority of the people have no idea what we're talking about. There's a place called Maryborough, which is a hole, and I can say it's a hole because I was born there. On the way between the Sunshine Coast and Harvey Bay.
Harvey Bay.
or the wide bay. Anyways, yeah, without any more wasting of time,
Wasteth no more.
wasteth no more. Lewis and Miles.
Yeehaw! So Lou, you went to the old VIC.
VIC, not the VIP, the VIC.
Victoria.
Yep, went
down
all the way
south,
Court of Plain.
where there's 2 heads to everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know.
No, that's Tasmania. No, Tasmania is where everyone is all inbred.
Everyone but Queensland. has
Everyone
2
but
heads.
we just seem to be like the purest state.
Everyone, everywhere but where I come from.
has 2 heads. Actually, yeah, on the way down, we there was like heaps and heaps of babies on the plane.
What'd you do? Oh, you took a plane?
Yeah, it was like a plane. We didn't like drive down there.
Special
Yeah, and there
episode.
was like bulk babies on this plane, like right behind me, and all of a sudden, like midway through the flight, everyone was standing up and like passing their babies around.
So it's sort of like 9 months ago, there was a bit of an orgy or something.
It was, yeah. Let's just say everyone was in the mood. The mood was full, and
9 months ago, when they all went for a trip to Melbourne.
they're all revisiting the state, all revisiting the state with their children. Everyone behind me, everyone was just all with their babies, and everyone was passing them around, and it was like a show and tell of babies.
Did you feel left out, Lou?
I felt very left out.
Did you pick up a pumpkin or something? I want a baby
I
bad.
just had me and my Harry Potter book, and just cried. Just used the tears to dry my eyes as I watched.
The tears to dry your eyes.
The ear hostesses, or the air hostesses.
Air hostesses, even. I hear they have those on planes now, not ear hostesses.
There's this weird new concept of people looking after you as you fly in a plane.
Yeah, not your ears. Not your
ears.
ears.
And everyone was like passing around. So is that like some sort of thing? Do people just pass around?
Well, if I was a parent, I'd be like, here, take my baby. No, seriously.
Take
my baby. Just run.
Passes the baby
Take
to someone and then just like jumps out the window with a parachute.
Oh yeah,
your problem now.
You're staying over your uncle's house. Yay!
You're going to the farm.
I'm gonna go home and get drunk,
and then have another baby.
Oh, it's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
Circle of life.
Circle of life. Yeah, so that was probably the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, everyone was passing around babies. Weird that no one gave me one, which is strange.
Were they all Jamaican?
They were.
Pass the baby on the left hand side.
Pass the
Baby.
on the left hand side. Pass the
Baby.
on the left hand side. It has
Too
a
lost in the dreadlocks.
That's like a blur of stink.
So, what else happened on your trek to Melbourne?
So, well, there was we did a lot of little things. We tried to cram in as much as we could.
Did all the sightseeing?
All the sightseeing. We even took a day trip down to the 12 Apostles. That was quite nice. I recommend it. Go with Yeti Tours. Shout out to my boy Graham, who's our bus driver, our tour guide. Wait, what's it called? Not
Yeah,
not
good
Yeti.
shout out, Luke. Good shout out.
Not Yeti. Not Yeti. What's like the Australian sort of Yeti sort of thing? Bunyip.
Yeah,
Bunyip tours. Hit them up for the Great Ocean Road 12 Apostles afternoon.
Are there 12
experience.
apostles still? I don't think
no,
there
there's
is.
only ever been. There was only ever 9, but now there's 7. They used to be called like the pigs or something.
I
but
stole
12 apostles
one.
sounded a lot more.
Badass.
I don't know. Yeah, they're probably just all high or something.
Pigs.
But yeah, shout out to Graham, my Scottish lad, who he will treat you to an absolute epic experience. It was really cool, and he's really funny, and I have a man crush on a 60-year-old Scottish guy by the sounds
That's
of
okay.
it.
That happens.
It happens to
These things happen.
It happens to the best of us.
I mean,
Look, it happens
wherever
to the
you
best
go,
of us.
you're gonna have a crush on an old man.
An old
I mean,
60-year-old.
It's so
Scottish
adorable
man.
when they have no teeth and they can't process their food, so you have to chew it for them.
They continually force feed you haggis
I mean, they overcook their carrots always.
all the goddamn time,
So mushy.
and always undercook the broccoli. Salad just isn't the Scottish people's forte. Lewis and Miles.
Yeehaw!
While we were down there, we got onto the subject of Tinder,
As you do.
as the majority
mean-
of the travellers down there.
I go to the nursing home and I get on the subject of Tinder. I mean, I'm at the nursing home because
you're
of
on-
Tinder.
Because you're on Tinder.
But anyway, yeah.
Be looking for them old snatches.
booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere.
Old.
Get it together and bring it back to me.
Shout out to Nads.
Shout out to Nads. You are a angel.
Angel face.
Angel face. Hoo ha ha.
Hoo-ha.
So, anyways, we're on Tinder, and we all decided, hey, let's all get Tinder, and we'll try organize for everyone to meet up, like to get a date into the same cafe.
What were you planning on doing? What were you
I have
gonna-
no idea. Like, this is the thing.
So you were using Tinder to draw people into
yeah.
this cafe.
So in theory, like, this was a really good idea until the fact that we would have had to get someone to come to the cafe, and then we all
They would have recognized you as well and been like, well...
Yeah, no,
you're a dick.
we're gonna meet them and then like go on a date with them. But whoever had the best looking person that came won.
That's very, very shallow.
Well, sorry, Miles.
I'm sorry, but...
Anyways, we didn't
who
like
can get the best looking person?
which is completely objective, like considering that I was the only guy out of the people that went. So
Already at a disadvantage.
so already at a disadvantage. So you know, girls will be girls, and but. So, we all had to go, and I find that on Tinder, because, like, by looking with the other 3 girls that I was with, my sister and then my other 2 cousins, which in itself is really weird that all of us related were all on Tinder, like, trying to get dates for the same.
My family
place.
doesn't do that. How about all of you? Does your family do that?
On your Sunday roast, you're just Tindering, telling about the hot hookups.
Hey,
you've
Mum, I
had
got
that
a
week.
match.
Mum is like Tindering
Put on
the
extra
side.
potatoes. They're coming round.
Mum and Dad go into an open relationship so they can join the Tinder hype. Such a dysfunctional family. So, anyways, we got. I just started to notice that a lot of guys are just really sleazy, and like apart from like the dick pics and stuff
Except
like
for
that.
you,
that
Lou.
see. No, and I thought I'd go for a different angle to try get their attention.
What, like selfie, different angle selfie?
And I
Like low to high, or
I went
high
for
to
the
low?
I went for the well. I don't really like the under part of my chin. I feel like it's a bit,
So
it's a bit
high
doubly,
angle,
so
looking
definitely
up.
high angle.
No, you'll get the nice light
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and it shows the it shows depth, I think.
And if you stick your ass out, you can get
Yeah.
it in the shot.
And like I don't have a great bum, so I've got to try and plump it up
Gotta
as
work
much as I
it.
can. It's all about those angles. So I noticed that I should start doing a different sort of tactic to try gain their attention.
What did you do?
And so I decided to play a game called Would You Rather? So I played this game called What Would You Rather, and where I would pose the question to the Tinder girls, where, by the way, I swipe right all the time.
Little whore.
I've become, like, I would never have the balls to meet up with them, but I love having conversations. So totes swipe me on Tinder, and I'll just talk to you about pointless crap. So I decided to play What Would You Rather to find out what person would be the most like creative to talk to. And would you like to play a game of Would You Rather, Miles?
I would. I really would.
So the first question that I posed, which I thought was the best one, was: would you rather A,
Go on.
time traveling unicorn, which you can name of your choice, preferably Percy or Terrence,
Yep. Go on.
or having a flying pirate ship? So,
Unicorn.
unicorn or pirate ship?
Unicorn.
But why?
Where are you gonna park a pirate ship?
It's flying,
Yeah.
so you can park it anywhere.
Yeah. What
It's
if
flying.
planes run into it? What if you crash it into a building? Lou, it's very unpractical. How do you get down from the flying pirate ship?
You suck.
How do you get down? Do you jump? That's a big jump if it's flying.
People could die.
Very
well,
impractical.
well, I was thinking like that'd be pretty boss. Like if you had a flying pirate ship, like you could just fly it around. Like think of Jack Sparrow, but in the air. In the air.
So maybe sort of like what happened on Captain Hook. Oh, but
Captain Hook?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Is that what happens? The pirate ship
At
fly?
the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
When Peter Pan's just all like, "Hey Tinkerbell, lend me some dust," and then he shakes it all over the ship, and then they fly all the little kids back to Earth.
Oh man, we need to watch that. I remember we got halfway through watching Peter Pan and we never ended up finishing it.
You need to watch it.
We need to watch Peter Pan.
Let's go get a 6-pack and watch Disney movies.
It's man's night.
It's a man's night.
Man's-
6-pack of cruisers.
Preferably bubble gum. I like raspberry, fairy floss. Guava. Feels like I'm at a fair. It's
get lemon lime bitters ones. They're really nice.
That's really nice, Miles. I'm really
It's
enjoying
really
it.
sensible that we're drinking lemon lime bitters.
Yeah.
It's sugar free as well.
Yeah, my hips are
Very
going to
nice.
thank me later.
That's okay.
Nothing
That's
tastes
good.
as good as skinny feels, they say.
Exactly, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
So, Miles, where would you go if you had your unicorn? Where would you?
Where would I go? Well, here's the thing, Lou. What
Yeah.
I would do, okay, just prepare yourself, sit back, right? Okay,
I'm
you comfy,
comfortable.
you
I'm
comfy.
comfortable.
Everyone
I'm
else, are you comfy? You comfy? All right, here's
This
what
might
I'm
take
gonna
a
do.
while.
I'm gonna saddle up this unicorn, right? I'm gonna get a nice.
So no
comfy-
bareback?
No
I heard
bareback.
riding a bareback on unicorn is majestic.
Yeah, if you're a woman.
I'm a man. Anyways, keep going. Tell me, where are we going?
All right. So what we're doing? We're gonna saddle up. I want a nice suede saddle. I want to be able to ride this bad boy for days.
I don't want no butt chafe.
I don't want monkey butt. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the future. All right,
okay.
but not like
Going
20 years into the future. No, I'm gonna go next week future.
Why?
I'm gonna get those lottery numbers,
Ah.
son.
That's a good idea.
Boom! I'm gonna get those numbers.
Them
All right.
numbers.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket, picking every single number. I'm gonna buy like 50 of them. So I maximize the jackpot. No, it doesn't even matter.
You're
What am I
gonna have
talking
like
about?
millions of dollars anyways,
Yeah, it's just gonna be shared upon.
and then you're gonna buy a flying pirate ship,
no,
and that's how you
I'm
commute
just
to
gonna
work.
have lots of money, and then I'll do it every week, and I'll just keep doing it, earning so much money that there's nothing left in the world. All right, and then everyone's at my beck and call. All right, I have a castle on the top of the hilliest hill. It's Mount Everest.
Just the car on
Except-
top of Mount Everest.
Except
How
I'll,
are you gonna get there, Miles? A flying pirate ship?
no,
Nah.
I'm gonna pay people to carry me. Because I don't like all the snow up there, I'll pay people with hair dryers, and they can just sit there and hair dry it.
I hate snow.
Exactly. They'll melt the snow. And that's going to cause global warming.
Or you could just get heaps of cows on top of there, and then they can just fart heaps to create methane gas, to then create an ozone layer hole, and then it melts the ice peaks, and then you're set. You don't have to hire people to use.
I have all this money to use, Lou. I'm not worried about like cost or efficiency. I want hair dryers. I want it to get done, son. Because using the hair dryers,
Yes, go on.
electricity, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, greenhouse
Yeah.
gas emission.
Yeah.
Boom. Ozone. 2 birds, 1 stone. And a hair dryer.
Everyone has perfectly dry hair.
Exactly.
No one has curly hair.
There will be no wet people.
No one.
Because this is my land. This is my land now. You might be my jester. I might let you be my jester. You can live in the castle, but in the dungeon.
The power has already gone to your head.
Shut up!
He's wearing a
Shut up!
He's wearing a Chinese emperor's outfit.
Shut up!
It just appeared on him.
Get out of here!
He just got back from the future.
You know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Winter is coming.
All
I'm
seriousness
sort,
aside,
of, I'm
Lou.
sort of scared now. Eh?
Why?
Tweet us in.
What would you do?
What would you do?
Or
Flying
what would
unicorn,
you rather?
Flying
Yeah.
unicorn. Time traveling unicorn.
Yes,
or flying pirate ship. If it's the unicorn, which it's pretty much a no-brainer, but if it's,
I've given everyone the perfect example.
if it's the unicorn, you need to specify
Why?
why.
Or even if it's a pirate ship.
Yeah, you need to specify why you would pick it, because we want a decent answer. Or
Dig your brains.
email us in at seriousnessasideshow@gmail.com and let us know.
Let us know.
Let
us know.
Don't hold me back anymore.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
Now, Miles, we tend to make a lot of jokes about Ireland,
Diddly potatoes.
and I feel like we have just stumbled upon probably the most stupidest thing I've ever read.
Is it about a potato farmer?
Was
there a
probably
pot of
potato
gold?
farmers are probably in
Is there a
this.
leprechaun? Rainbows?
Maybe.
I'm thinking 4-leaf clovers.
Okay,
I'm thinking lots of beer.
brace yourself, my friend.
I'm bracing myself for leprechauns.
As it says here in the news story that I've read,
Yeah.
in Ireland, the problem is seagulls.
Seagulls.
Yeah.
So like the seagulls that we have in Australia. So seagulls are stealing lollipops.
So seagulls are running
And stuff like
rampant
that.
in Ireland.
All right. So, I'm not going to Ireland anytime soon.
So
Birds creep me out.
to combat this horrible thing, the people of Ireland have decided to start a protest against seagulls Facebook page. And yes, you can go onto Facebook and type that in, protest against seagulls. It has 909 people included into it. And they do protests in the street, protesting against seagulls. So, like...
I'm sure the seagulls are really getting the message and are really offended by it. I mean, like, in Australia, we have a real seagull problem at the beach when you want to have
you don't go protesting against an animal that has no idea.
That's because we're Australians and we're lazy. I think Ireland's onto something here. I mean, if you want the birds to stop, you got to protest it.
We're taking back our beaches.
We're taking back our beaches.
We're taking back our beaches.
It's too cold to swim anyway.
They're stealing all the potatoes.
Oh, our kids want their lollipops. The potatoes on a stick.
That's what lollipops are. In Ireland.
The potatoes
on a stick.
You can suck them and suck them and suck them, and they never get any smaller.
But you still get that delightful taste of potato.
You get that nice taste of potato and the right amount of earth.
So I feel like Ireland deserves the title of douchebag of the week.
I wouldn't say Ireland.
I feel like
I'd go the
the
seagulls.
909.
I think it's the seagulls' fault.
The
really.
seagulls.
The
are
seagulls
douchebags of the week.
A douchebag of the week.
All right. We're just poor innocent human beings just trying to make our way. We're just
Leave us
middle
alone.
class and white human beings just trying to make our way in this world.
If we could fly, maybe we'd be on the same level.
I would probably
middle
be on the
class
same level.
life.
If I had wings, that'd be sick.
Humans are the middle class of the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, we might be the top of the food chain because we can kill things.
Yeah.
But let's be
really,
honest. We can't fly.
We can't fly.
We're inferior to
We
them.
can't breathe underwater.
We can't breathe underwater. We're inferior.
We are inferior.
Like we can
pretty much
breathe on
everything.
land. I mean, every animal can do that.
Okay,
Except for fish.
Except for fish. And other marine animals.
Yeah, no, they're pretty inferior though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
idiots. Can't breathe on
Can't
it.
breathe.
Can't breathe
Can't
there.
breathe at all. Can't breathe there.
Idiots.
You imbeciles. You delinquents.
Hurry up and evolve. No, wait, don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
Because then you.
I don't want to have land sharks. Land sharks. Just sharks with like tiny little like tortoise legs or something. Sharks breed with sheep. New Zealand is just gone. By 2021, no one lives in New Zealand. Completely
No
inhabited
cousins
by
and no
land sharks.
bros.
So the douchebag of the week officially goes to
Seagulls.
the seagulls in Dublin. If
Dublin.
you have a douchebag of the week, anyone really,
If you are an
If-
absolute
if you're the
douchebag,
douchebag.
if you want to job yourself in, we will use an alias, maybe.
And we
the
will-
alias might just be your name.
Lewis and Miles.
Anyway,
Anyway.
thank you. Have a nice week.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for listening to us on
yeah.
Friday or whatever day you like to listen to us.
Yeah.
Try and get into a rhythm, like
Yeah.
while you're driving, put us on, use your
Yeah.
auxiliary cable, plug it
Yeah.
into that
AUX.
fancy new head unit of
AUX for
yours,
short. Yeah.
um,
Boss system.
and
Bose,
just,
yeah.
Bose system.
Bose. Sonus.
These Sonus. These people are fancy.
Fancy.
These aren't middle class people.
Yeah.
Anyway, plug us in,
Yeah.
give us a play,
Yeah.
tell us what you think.
Give us a feedback.
You
Comment
know-
on our SoundCloud.
You know
Yeah.
where to go. We've said it a few times now.
It's getting a bit
Okay?
old.
Just comment on SoundCloud if you get too lost.
We're
you're
just
obviously
lonely.
listening to it right now. Don't comment while you're driving.
If you
though.
look down,
that's a bit dangerous.
if you're on your computer, just look down to the left and you'll see all our links.
down to the left, there's all the links.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your hands up if you don't know which one. The hand that looks more like an L. That's
If
the
you
left.
don't know which one, you can send us
an email
I was gonna say a message,
by
a
pigeon
handwritten message,
via seagull.
because that's how people do it these days.
You would send it to the seagull and it just
This
wouldn't
day
bring it
and
back.
age,
So
we
don't get it
use
to a seagull.
postman. There's a man. Did you know that he delivers the mail?
There's also a milkman as well.
Hey.
That's not milk.
Let it go.